Blake Lively isn't the nicest celeb on the planet. We know this from her interviews and reported conduct that recently came out about her. Well, there's only one thing we can do about it, and that's compile a list. These are some of Blake Lively's rudest moments caught on camera. The notorious interview. When reporter Kjersti Flaa congratulated a pregnant Blake Lively in 2016 during an interview on her little bump, Blake retorted with a snarky "Congrats on your little bump."
First of all, congrats on your little bump.
Congrats on your little bump.
An agitated Flaa, who wasn't pregnant, giggled uneasily as Blake Lively and co-star Parker Posey continued to make small talk. Turning to Posey, Lively said, "Everyone wants to ask about the clothes, but I wonder if they would ask the men about the clothes." She was being asked about the period costumes for the Woody Allen movie. Flaa looked on nervously as the two, in typical mean girl way, disregarded the reporter and talked about what the males wore in the movie.
His wardrobe was beautiful.
They literally pretended the interviewer doesn't exist. This is just a 101 high school tactic. A YouTuber replied. Another wrote, "I think it's crazy how Blake calls herself a feminist, yet goes after a fellow woman on her body, when the woman was clearly congratulating her." After the clip went viral, Flaa told the Daily Mail, "I was there so they could promote a movie. I was invited to meet them. It certainly did not feel like that. I felt belittled and ignored, and it made me question if I ever wanted to do these types of interviews again." She further disclosed that her inability to conceive made the little bump remark very upsetting. "I didn't know how to react. I felt very uncomfortable throughout the interview, and all I wanted to do was leave and get out of there as fast as I could," Flaa shared. She dismissed the themes of her newest movie. One of the many troubling aspects surrounding the promotion of It Ends With Us has been the lack of seriousness given to the topic of DV, particularly in the case of Blake Lively. As she and her co-star Brandon Sklenar spoke with reporter Jake Hamilton, Blake Lively was asked how fans of the film may get in touch with her if they saw her out in public. Like asking for my address or my phone number or like my location share. "I could just location share you," she joked.
Or like my location share? Or I could just location share you and...
Her initial response to the first question is so out of touch, a fan stated. The subject of DV clearly has too much depth for her. They're all talking about getting emotional over the project, and she's talking about looking pretty while crying. "Just do everyone a favor and leave the promotion to Justin," another replied. When Lively shared a Q&A she conducted with It Ends With Us author Colleen Hoover and her castmates Jenny Slate and Isabella Ferrer, she came under further criticism. Rather than talking about the movie's somber content, they engaged in a lighthearted conversation about things like zodiac signs. "This is shameful. I don't understand why everyone's laughing and no one mentioned DV even once," an Instagram user commented. "The film deals with a very serious thing, which is DV, and she is talking as if it were a romantic film," another said. She said that pregnancy cravings aren't real. Is Blake Lively sensitive to the topic of pregnancy, or was she just having fun? Blake Lively was asked how she was doing by Extra while she was pregnant with her first child, James, via TikTok. Ryan Reynolds' wife was 7 months pregnant and in need of foot rubs. "Oh, she's just taking advantage," Lively chuckled. "You're a sucker. You can't fall for that stuff. Cravings? Nah." She continued. After claiming that women fabricate pregnant desires in order to obtain what they desire, the actor clarified that she was making a joke. A user on TikTok remarked, "When I was pregnant, I wanted mashed potatoes every day. In the 2 years I've had my daughter, I've had mashed potatoes 4 to 5 times. I'm glad I'm finding out cravings aren't a thing. Thanks, Blake." Another quipped, "I'm starting to think she probably doesn't know how to interview. P.S. My feet hurt all the time." Lively admitted to having cravings for her 4th pregnancy, even though she didn't have any at the time. She posted a picture of an opulent pastrami and cheese sandwich from a New Orleans restaurant, according to Us Weekly. "Tell me you're pregnant without telling me you're pregnant," she wrote. I hope she didn't use her husband Ryan Reynolds as an excuse to force him to take an early night flight to New Orleans in order to sate her appetite. Kate Middleton was ridiculed by her. Following the release of a digitally manipulated family portrait including Kate Middleton and her 3 children, there was a great deal of conjecture. Per NBC News, a few days later, Blake Lively shared a photo in a now deleted Instagram post that was obviously edited with the caption, "I'm so excited to share this new photo I just took today to announce our 4 new Betty Buzz and Betty Boo's products. Now you know why I've been MIA." After Middleton revealed her cancer diagnosis, Lively said in a seemingly seemingly playful post, I made a silly post around the Photoshop fails frenzy, and oh man, that post has me mortified today. I'm sorry. Sending love and well wishes to all, always. She posted her Photoshop fail joke about Princess Kate and now is mortified. She thought it was okay to take a jab at a mother of 3 recovering from an unknown surgery because other celebrities were. Tall tale of a follower, a Reddit user posted. A fan commented, poor judgment coming from a grown woman with children of her own in a celebrity family. Not even funny, no purpose for posting. She promoted her brands during her press tour. People prepare for more tone-deaf moments from Blake Lively. She not only seized the chance to make It Ends With Us about her style, but the performer also utilized the film to advertise Betty Booze, her line of beverages. I've got a dream! When your company throws a florist-themed party for your movie, at It Ends With Us movie, I love the bottles as tiny as vases. Thank you, team. She gushed on Instagram while standing in front of a floral wall in a bright pink outfit. Once more, the glitzy visuals didn't fit the mood of the film, and a lot of DV sufferers criticized her for endorsing beverages which is connected to certain behaviors. That same day, Lively advertised for Blake Brown, her hair care line, which is another one of her brands. 7 years and thousands of washes later, Blake Brown Beauty is finally available in Target stores nationwide. 8 hardworking products for great hair days. We can't wait for you to try them, smell them, live in them, she shared on Instagram. Although she made no mention of It Ends With Us, fans criticized her for promoting her products rather than raising awareness of DV. Disappointed that you're promoting your own hair care products and flower dresses rather than shining more light on DV, considering you're acting in a movie about it, an Instagram user replied. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments, and we hope you have a great day. Peace.